Dr. Ayobami Lam-Adesina.
Yes.
Let's look at Oyo State as a case study of what development is about. Are you impressed with the achievements of Governor Seyi Makinde so far?
I think we need to put a bit of context to it, isn't it?
Okay.
Because he spent 4 years, the first term, and not just a couple of months ago he was re-elected as for a second term. You know, so he won the election fair and square. So, but if you ask me, am I impressed by his activities? The answer is I am not. The question is why?
Why?
Why? I mean, go around Ibadan city. What do you see? Potholes all over the place. There was a heavy downpour yesterday. Lots of roads within Ibadan city were flooded. I come home regularly, as you know, and I move around Ibadan, as you know, and I can feel it. I can feel that there is anything different. In fact, Ibadan is looking older and older and older in terms of its outlook each time I come home. Education, what has he achieved within the field of education? When you look around the state, do you see new buildings? They've got something called Superb that's supposed to build new classrooms in the primary school and probably new buildings in the secondary schools and so on and so forth.
They've built some.
Well, I haven't seen them. Maybe they built some, but I haven't seen them. He's spent 4 years in government. He's going to spend another 4 years in government. We should see a marked improvement in terms of the healthcare system in Oyo State, as you have just said. Oyo State should by now will be looking at becoming a food basket within the Southwest.
He's making some efforts in the agriculture sector.
Well, some effort. Are we still going to be saying some effort after 8 years?
But he has to start from effort, effort.
Yes, he spent 4 years. He's still making some efforts, isn't it?
He has done some good jobs in Fashola.
Well, who started Fashola?
But he has improved it.
Oh, okay. So
it's like an agric hub.
Yes, it's like an agric hub.
And I can see he's connecting some inner roads.
Yes.
You know, Oyo is saying
yes,
connecting this.
Yes. And let me make something very, very clear here. The first person to who tied or who constructed Ibadan Isenyi Road happens to be Ayobami Lam-Adesina between 1999 and 2003. It's a federal road. He used the state money, and the reason why he used the state money to reconstruct that road is because Okiogun happens to be the food hub in Oyo State. The money was not paid back to Oyo State government until the time of Alawo Akala. So he didn't he didn't collect that money. It was collected by Alawo Akala. That's number one. Number two, Oyo Ogbomoso Road was flagged up during the period of Ayobami Lam-Adesina by Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, who was the president at that time. Another federal road, but Olusegun Obasanjo did not construct the road.
But she has constructed Oyo.
Well, yeah, he has reconstructed.
Okay, he has reconstructed.
He has reconstructed. What I am saying to you, Edmond, is let us always remember those men. Lam-Adesina is no more. He constructed the road. The first person to reconstruct the road. So let us always remember that. I'm not saying that Seyi Makinde hasn't done the reconstruction again. I'm only saying to you that one of the reasons why we have a problem in Africa is because we always forget our heritage. We always forget those men who have served us selflessly.
So
I want to be able to go to Oyo State schools and listen to them talking about history, which you do very often. You refer to great men and women in the world who have done selfless service to their people. I don't see them talking about Awolowo in that fashion in schools. I don't see them talking about Bola Ige in that fashion in schools. I don't see them saying that Lam-Adesina came from a very humble background. He became the governor of the state. These are some of the things that he did. And let me remind you, Edmund, the first day you came to Lam-Adesina's house, you were looking for his house. You stood in front of his house, but you were amazed that, no, it can't be the ex-governor of this state living in this house. Is that not so? That's the example of good practice we should be showing our children today.
So are you saying a governor does not deserve to live in a big house if he has the money?
If he has the money.
Yes.
Well, I'm not saying that you shouldn't live in a big house if you have the money. I'm saying that some people did us selfless service. We must continue to recognize that.
Now, you have agreed that your father did a good job.
I'm not saying, Edmund, it is not for me to say my father did a good job. I'm only relaying to you what he did.
Now that he did that, Seyi Makinde has also done what he did. So Seyi Makinde has done a good job, right?
Well, my father builds classrooms. My father used quality leadership. Are all the people who surrounded him. My father constructed the internal roads that you and I are passing through now that Seyi Makinde hasn't done. I'm not. Don't get me wrong. Seyi Makinde won the election fair and square. Our job is to push him and continue to push him
to do well.
To do well.